Well, holy free holies, y'all. It's been a while. Welcome back. I'm back. It's been like, I don't know, 2 years? Yeah, 2 years, I think. We're getting back to it. Look, I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been unemployed for a while. I quit my day job. I am no longer in healthcare right now. Right now, at least, I still am keeping my credentials active, just not practicing right now. That's been an adjustment. There's been a lot of adjustments. Let's get into it. So I know it's been a while, but the last time I talked to you guys, I was new to RV park ownership. We're 2 years in now. Woohoo! I had an employee. I do not have an employee anymore. I was working a day job, like I said, and I am not doing that anymore. So lots and lots of changes. Also, let's see. Last year the first year was a pretty tough year. This last year was a pretty, let's just say I got my feet wet per se. I had an insane water leak that started last February, and I didn't know it, but what we thought was fixed was not. Or maybe it got fixed a little bit, but then it got real bad again, and it's way worse. So we're starting this thing back up. I'm going to share a lot of thoughts with y'all. I will take you out and about on the water when I go. But the outdoor adventures happen a whole lot on this little acreage right here. And there's a whole lot going on. I've got to move trees. I've got to dig up a water line. I want to build a bougie chicken coop, or at least erect one. We are getting ready to put plants, start doing seeds. I've got my seeds here, and I actually have some at the house. I'm in the office right now. This is not my house. The house is down the road, down the RV park road. We're still in the same property, but I'm on the far east side. Yeah, this is east. I'm on the far east side, and I live on the west side. So, yeah, lots going on. And, I don't know, things are just weird, and I really need to focus on what matters. And what matters is God, my family, my little community I've got here. And I'm just going to take you guys along with me on that journey, if I can remember to speak good. Yeah, so I don't know. I hope that you all will enjoy that. So today's actually kind of a weird day. Not really weird, but at the beginning of the month, I try to stay pretty stationary because everybody's paying rent. So I try to stay in a spot where everybody can either see me or, oh, there goes one of the office kitties. That they can either see me or at least get in contact with me. Like they know I'm available. And so, I have a lot of stuff to do outside, but it's actually at another part of the park. So I'm going to actually focus on stuff in the office today. Which is, it's whatever. I like to be outside for the most part. I'll still go outside. I'm going to feed chickens here in just a little bit. So I'll do that. I may take you with me on that. I may add it to another video. I'll probably add it to an upcoming video. I'm going to try to be really consistent since, I have all the time in the world on my hands now. Not really. I just am not a slave to the corporate grind anymore. And I mean, look, the bags under, depending on the lighting we look in, but the bags under my eyes are gone. And, my stress level, even considering everything that's going on in the world, my stress level is like a fraction of what it was when I was, on the hamster wheel of the corporate grind. And I was realizing there's a lot of things that have happened since I've moved, and it has not been easy. Moving has probably been one of the most difficult things I've ever done, especially like after you have two kids and you've lived in the same house for 13 years. Holy free holies, I don't want to do that again. But like getting adjusted, moving my life, making new friends. I realized the other day that I was in Walmart right around Thanksgiving, and it was like my second time to be in there that day. And I saw a lady who works at the gas station just right here at the end of the road. We've got one right here at the end of this road leads down to the marina. I'm right here in the middle of it. There's another neighborhood to the south, and then there's a gas station at the end. And there used to be a restaurant. It's closed down right now. I wish I could buy it, but I can't. But I wish I could. Manifest. Anyway, I saw this lady that works at that gas station at Walmart. And you might not think that's a big of a deal. That's not that big of a deal, but Walmart's 15 miles to the north. And I lived in a town where Walmart was, I lived a mile from Walmart. And I mean, if we're talking about driving 2 miles, because I have to drive, it's a square mile. It was literally on the other side of this square mile from me. And I lived there, like I said, for 13 years. And yeah, I knew people in Edmond. I grew up there. But I couldn't just go to Walmart or like one of the stores at the end of my street and know the people. Like, I didn't have this sense of community in there that I do here. And that's the first time I felt that since I was probably a little kid. And that was really cool. It's not been an easy journey, moving and getting settled. I did a lot of it in private. There's been a ton of adjustments. I did have to let Sam go. Those of you who know, Sam previously knew I had an employee. I had to let him go, unfortunately. The only thing I'll say about that, because I don't want to spend a lot of time dwelling on things, is you can do what you can do, and that's all you can do. And the rest is up to God. And as long as you do what you can do, that's what matters. And so, but yeah, I went from working a corporate America job this year and owning this place to running this and working it and letting go of my corporate America gig. And I think I'm happier, truly happier than I have been in a long time. And I'm like, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you do not judge my social media posts as a gauge of my emotions, because I am so sorry. Ultimately, that like is a form of where I write, and it is not a gauge of like how I feel all the time. And so I say that because I'm actually way happier than I have been. And I think part of that is because happiness is found in the journey, and I've got forward momentum, and things are changing and things look different. And I didn't always have that forward momentum. So it makes a huge difference. So yeah. And then there's this, the YouTubes. I've been thinking about coming back in a couple of different forms. I've thought about it for a while. I did not have the energy, time, mental space there for a while, but I do now. And I want to do this pretty thoughtfully. I really want the vibe for you to feel like you're actually like here hanging out with me, or whatever it is I'm doing. I want to keep it as authentic and real as possible. Like if you were here right now, sitting in that chair, this is what you'd get, sort of thing. So I want to try to keep it like that. And then, I don't know, I haven't figured out how I'm going to release my videos. I might do like a batch of videos. I might do like, I don't know. I'm trying to think that through. I know this first one, I'm just going to put it back out there, but the rest of these might be batched up. Like you might get 3 videos at a time or like, you know, something like that. We'll see. I like to binge watch stuff. And so I just like, sometimes I like it when I know that there's 2 more of whatever it is that I am watching. And so I don't know, just trying to be thoughtful about it. We're going to do a lot of stuff. You're going to watch me manage an RV park, take care of animals, probably see my family to a certain degree. You're going to hear about my faith. I got baptized a year ago in February. And you're going to hear about my faith. You're going to hear about all the journeys. And just kind of like, I don't know, some realness, positivity. And I'm going to take you along the journey of what's going on here at the park. I do have some fun stuff in store for 2026. And it's primarily to help my community here. They're driving me nuts. Come on, guys. So yeah, lots of stuff. The surprise will be coming very soon, and you're gonna need to do the things with me so you can understand what the surprise is, and you're gonna want to watch that journey along the way, like whether it's good or bad. You're gonna want to see it, I'm sure. In life, you got to try, and you never know unless you try. So that's what we're doing. That's a whole lot of what we do these days. We just make the best of it with what we got, and we do a lot of trying. Because I don't know what I'm doing, like half the majority of the time. I'm winging it. We're winging it. On a wish and a prayer. That's how we do. But yeah, next video will be outside. I'm going to take you on like a day in the life. We'll go around the park. I'll just give you a tour. Got stuff going on. You can see the chickens. I call one FA because he's not nice. FA. You can do the math on what his name is. But yeah, when you hear me talk to him, his name's FA. But yeah, welcome back, guys. Toodles.